Book 1. Chapter 1. This is a different world. You are listening at famvetv.info. Where is this place that I am Tomoki Yoshima, an ordinary college student you can find anywhere. A mediocre nerd who has at least a few friends. Because of my late maturing upbringing, I never had a lover since birth. Though I'm still longing to have one, I feel like I'll likely give up halfway, so I didn't even try. That I am now in a pitch dark place. That it was very narrow, not even enough to stretch out my limbs. Aside from being narrow, it was also dark. Moreover, it's shaking up a bit. It's like I'm being carried somewhere. How in the world did this happen? And I was just sleeping in my bed earlier. That I don't get it. Was I kidnapped? While I was desperately spinning out my head, I heard a dull sound, and the surroundings stopped shaking. Apparently, that a delivery has reached its destination. Feeling a bit scared, I heard a man's voice coming from the outside. I brought fresh vegetables today. Fresh vegetables? Am I in a shipment of goods or something? Then I heard the voice of a woman. Thank you. We'll buy them all. She has a crystal clear voice like a goddess, and the way she speaks sounded elegant. That it's already at a level where one can understand that she's one hell of a beauty, even only after hearing her voice once. While I was thinking of such things, a light suddenly shone from above. Oh shit, the seller opened the crate I was in. Look closely. My veggies here are, My eyes met with a man with a beard. He looked surprised at what he saw inside the crate. That would be me. Who? What the hell? You are. Because of suddenly being yelled at, I also jumped up in surprise. This chapter is provided to you by Stabbing with Assiring Translations. Read at our blog to support the translator, What the fuck? Since when did you get inside my crate? Since when? I couldn't explain. In the first place, I don't even know how I ended up in that crate of yours. Thus, I'm in a situation where I don't have any idea what's going on anymore. I am, what on earth? Looking around, I realized I am now inside a brick building, which I cannot think it's from modern Japan's architecture. Even the man in front of me is giving off a vibe of a Westerner, by just looking at his face. Hey, you. Are you trying to steal my vegetables? However, soon as the seller looked at my face, he went silent. I felt like he's gazing at my hair and eyes in particular. You have black hair. Moreover, you have black eyes, too. Isn't that obvious? I'm a standard Japanese. After all. What's your name? Tomoki Yoshima. What a strange name. Okay. You want to come with me? What's this dork aiming? He suddenly went calm. However, I didn't answer. Rather, I'm too scared to even say anything. While I was in great trouble, or so that's what I feel as of the moment, I heard that beautiful voice once again. Please wait. Miss Irene. What is it? I see, so this woman's name is Irene. That I turned back to the source of the woman's voice. However, contrary to my expectations, the thing that I was not what I was expecting. It is because the woman with the angelic voice in question is wearing a mask, the type of mask one uses in masquerade ball events. Why is she wearing that kind of thing in broad daylight? While I was thinking about that, what are you going to do with this boy? Black hairs are pretty rare. I'm sure he will fetch me a good price. Rare? You intend to sell me? He was in my crate, and I'm the one who found him first. So you can say he's mine. That reasoning doesn't make sense. Cut the crap, Blossom wench. The man slapped Irene's face. At that moment, the mask she's wearing came off and fell on the floor. Irene tried to pick up the mask in a hurry. Despite that, her face was already revealed by that motion. What brought to me was a face as beautiful and as perfect as a sculpture. I knew my ears were right. If one looked a bit closer, he or she can observe that her figure is also outstanding. Her bust is well endowed, and her waist is tight. It's like a big tits big bust character from an anime had come to life in the real world, a proportion that cannot be described by words. That I was already impressed to think such people really existed. However, as soon as the seller saw Irene's face, he grimaced, as if about to puke at any moment. Disgusting. I knew it. The people in this city are all ugly. Something feels wrong that I knew each person has their reference for what is pretty and what is cute, but calling this level as something ugly is totally inappropriate at all. On the contrary, if she's the one reacting like this to this plain-faced seller, I wouldn't find it strange at all. Damn wench, put your mask on already. You still dare expose your face like that? I'm very sorry. Irene immediately put her mask back in a way like she's feeling ashamed of what she's done. TCH, come on, let's finish this damn deal and quick. The sooner we end it, the sooner I get out of this place. I still have to sell this fellow off. Me. You're a young, black-haired man. Rich people will certainly buy you. Wait a minute. If you're going to hate something, then hate your own fate. Rather, feel lucky that no one had caught you until that year. No way. While I was in despair, Irene spoke once again. I'll buy him. Not only me, but the man was also surprised by her words. Are you serious? I'll pay you as much as I can. In that case, I'd like to have 10 large manses. That can be arranged. The seller lost his voice. He didn't expect a deal too abrupt. Why, that you're not kidding me, right? That's 10 times his price. I don't mind. Keck, I'm going away from this place anyway, okay? You got yourself a deal. Apparently, the negotiations have been concluded, with my human rights completely ignored. Despite this, I'm surprisingly calm that I was in this unfamiliar location, with no idea of destination nor any direction to run away from. As far as what that dork seller had said to me, I'll likely to become the target of many. Compared to that, it will be much, much better if I was bought by this beautiful woman. Now that I have been bought, I think I'm going to be a slave from now on. I guess I have to prepare myself for when that happens. Is this okay with you? Yes, it's already enough. She seems to have written something like a check while I was thinking about such things that I don't know how much 10 large manses were, but I think it's of a considerable amount. The seller wouldn't react that way if it isn't. After all, this woman, just who on earth is she? With this, I have fully accepted the payment. I'm going back now. The man dressed himself up and tried to get out of the room, but as soon as he reached the doorstep, he turned his face back. To me, I guess your fate isn't good after all, to be bought by such a disgusting woman. Don't bear a grudge against me. That he made that parting remark, then disappeared. Only I and Irene were left in the room. You said your name a while ago. Tomoki Yushima, am I right? What a strange name. How do I call you? Yes, you're correct. About what should you call me? How about Tomo? Tomo. Understood. Still, what a weird sounding name you got there. This time, Irene also introduced herself. My name is Irene Barbatin. I am the mayor of this city, Blossom City. Where on earth did I get myself into? Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.